clicking my, I guess I'm good. Hello, over on the YouTube. Blessings. This is Third Eye Bell on board. Welcome to my space. At this moment in time, as we're about to dive deep, it is Tarot Tuesday, and we are in a full moon cycle. So you know we're going to be going deep. Blessings, Goddess Naked Flame. Blessings, Queen. How you doing? How are you on this coming full moon? You feeling those energies already? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. The guilty one. Blessings, King. How are you? Sending healing energies to your family, folks. Please, the guilty one is going through a trying time. Please send healing energies to him and his family at this time. I light a white candle on behalf of your mother. You can't hear me? Let me see. On. Let me check. Can you hear me better now? Let me know. You can hear me? Thank you. Thank you. I'm saying I'm lighting a white candle to those who are sick and shut in and going through, through trying times. I ask you all to light a white candle. It is always helpful to put out that healing energy for those that are in need, those that are in pain and suffering. White candles. Thank you for joining me, Miss Tamitha. I see you over there on the Facebook. Blessings, Queen. I ask special prayers to go out amongst our community for the guilty one and his family to help them in their healing process. Go ahead and sage my space. How y'all doing? Thank you. Thank you for the lit candles. Yes. Let's get this sage going. Anybody that has sage, burn your sage tonight. Let's see what we got going on out here. What is the energy like? And we got some stuff to talk about for sure. For sure, for sure. Thank you. Thank you for the love, Tamitha. You were on my mind today as I was looking at this banking situation that's going on. You know, that's been like my primary focus these last couple of, wow, my sage is going crazy. What is that? Look at, what is this? Telling you, my sage never burns that fast. So there's definitely some heavy energies that are floating around. So let's get it clear. You know, I've been doing a lot of soul work, all types of work. I've been creating in my apothecary, calling in energies, working with different deities. So I have a lot going on, and I'm clearing space as well. Let's clear out this energy. Let's get myself, clear this space. Let's get these cards cleaned out. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Goddess Naked Flame sends love. Tamitha, yes, this is our the Bay Tribe, Berkeley, California, Oakland, California. Shout out to all of y'all. Anyone that comes up from Northern California, you got hit with lots of heavy rain, lots of storming. I send out healing energies to you there as well. Let's cleanse my cards. Are you related to Tamitha? Oh yeah, run that sage, run those cloves. Palo Santo clove is excellent for bringing in abundance. I love clove, working with it. I've been working a lot with, for this full moon, rosemary, sage, Palo Santo, lavender. What else do I have going on here? Was one more that I was using. Cinnamon. Cinnamon is great for manifesting abundance, and I've been using a lot of herbs. I'm in the middle creating spell candles, but I call them energy candles that are going out, and they're for abundance, bringing in abundance, prosperity, wealth, clarity, and focus to try to help you to find your purpose, maintaining balance. I'm using sandalwood and eucalyptus in the candles, and I'm also using, what am I using? The lavender. I'm using the herbs of lavender, the herbs of rosemary, which those two together, the rosemary helps bring in money, abundance on what you want, setting your intentions. And our focus is our finances. Using cinnamon. Yes. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. I can't wait to see it. Your Etsy store, please be sure to share the information so I can direct everyone there. Yes. I finally got back to me. I have been away from me for a minute, and realized that I need to really get back to me. So that's what I did this whole last moon cycle. Thank you. Goddess Naked Flames, please put it out. Congratulations. Blessings to you. Much success. But so as I got back to me, I kept saying to myself, as much as I want to give and help, outside of this platform, I must replenish myself at this time, and that is what is essential right now. I got a light that's shining into my YouTube video. I don't do edits. I hope this is okay. We just flown with it, let the time run by. I know it's going to cut off soon on my YouTube, but it is so important that you fill your cup. Plentifulness, plenty of overflowing. When your cup is overflowed, then that will spill over and help and work with others. Though I have this platform and my living, I financially receive money from this type of work and this energy work. It is a part of what I do. It's a part of my life, and it will never go away. But I do it so much out of love than I do for finances. So it's not something that has me abundantly wealthy. This is my labor of love that I give back doing this work. But I do have an apothecary, Nasati luxury body elixirs. And I sat on it when COVID hit. And then my father took ill, and I kind of like put it to the side. Yes, empty since January. I just, I had to deal with my father, making sure that my energy went 100% into him. So I put everything on hold, and I put energy into that, and I put energy into helping a couple of other people. And I kind of just like, my money flows with me always. Even if I'm not working, I bring in money. Finances have never been an issue for me per se. But our mission, and my mission, is right now working on wealth to get back. I've gone through 2 retirements already, so this is my 3rd. And yeah, based on my mistakes, I can teach and share what not to do. But in learning and understanding that, I don't look at it as a mistake. I look at it as what I needed to do to make moves here in the United States for the quality of life that I live. And I had come out of a really nasty divorce, which is still lingering on in the ethers, which I'm ready to dissolve that energy. So I took large hits and had to basically restart my life. Yeah, COVID really didn't destroy my life per se. I took big hits. COVID for me that's where I found my real purpose is during COVID. So I was grateful for that. Financially, everyone took a hit because I had to live off of my life savings to get through COVID. And but you know, it works itself out. And I'm not uncomfortable. I am comfortable, but it's now necessary based on what's about to happen in this new world for you to have comfort and abundance financially. So that's what we are working on, manifestation, pulling through that. You should always have at least $5,000 cash on hand to dig into if you need to. And you just consider that petty cash. I am not a financial advisor, but I do know about money because I've had a lot and I've been through a lot up and down, and I always maintain it. So I know a little I know a little bit about it. And I was actually married to a financial guru, a businessman that ran finances all over the United States, and he did mentor me, so I know quite a bit. I know what not to do, and I know what to do. And the one thing I do know for sure is to have petty cash. It is necessary. If you have gold and silver, wow, even my flames, everything is just on fire, heavy. If you have gold and silver, start putting that to the side. You want to keep watching the value of that and take good care of it. Now is the time to pull it out. Art, you know, I love art. I have some very nice pieces of art that I have as investment pieces. So I invest in art. And I invest in silver. My daughter invests in gold, so I'm not really a gold investor. I like diamonds, so I kind of play with diamonds a little bit and different stones. But primarily my investments have gone into art pieces, which I have in a storage. I have a couple of pieces here, and that's my thing. But what we want to do is we want to keep watching what is going on out here in the financial institutions. Let me put on my glasses so I can go through my notes real quick. As I call on our spirit guides of these flames that are burning profusely. Your son does gold and silver bars. Yes, that's really important. My daughter has lots of gold that is so much that she has to keep it insured all the time. Bars, and I would like to buy some silver bars. When you get a chance, share with me who he buys them from. You always have to be so careful of who you're buying gold and silver from. Has to be somewhere reputable. So word of mouth is really always best when you're buying gold bars and silver bars. Let us see how we're opening up here. I want to thank my spirit guides for being with me. I want to thank my ancestors for being with me, those who love me and of my highest purpose. Archangels that are here with me tonight, thank you very much. I ask Spirit to come in and be with me. I accept. And I always give a gift when I'm calling in the spirits to work with me, and it's generally incense. I start with my white candle always, and I generally keep them lit throughout, and then I'll burn an incense as gratitude and thanks for the energies that are present. Let's see where we're going to start. Let's get a welcome card before I dive deep into what I have in these notes right here. What are we doing? We're on finance. We're on wealth and abundance. That's what we're doing here. Yeah, his father left him some. Oh, that's nice. Nice. Tell him to hold on to that and insure it for sure. Let's see, what is our welcoming energy coming through tonight? Wow. As we are going into our full moon cycle, a bit of a chaos, and pull off my glasses here. We have popped out right now the energies that are present. It's the Nine of Swords, our thoughts, our emotions, Are we able to get through this project? Are we able to get going? 9 is getting to the end of the line, heading over to 10, getting to the end of the line. Where are we? What is our thought process like at this time? How are we feeling about what we're doing to build our abundance? How are we feeling about our projects that we have going on? And I'm focusing on the wealth and bringing in money, bringing in activities that are going to generate wealth for you. Are you able to plant your seed and start to watch it grow? Now is the time that your seed was planted on the full moon. Now we're closing it out. You should have a root planted somewhere. What is that root like? What are we going to do now to get that root to sprout and come out of the dirt without having it be distorted and in a chaotic state? And that is what Spirit is guiding me to share, is our thought process. We got to be holding on tight to thoughts, making sure that our thought is pure, that we are following our intuition in our heart, that it's not just rambling. Is it making sense? Are you running in circles? Is it chaotic? Or are you at a place where you can have somewhat of, okay, I'm ready for this to grow. I'm ready for this to start and get into the new chapter. So we welcome the 9 of Swords, our thoughts. All right, before I dive deep into this pool, I'm not going to be too long on here. I got to go, thank you for the love. I got to go over these current events, because these current events that are going on, they're distractions all over the place. You know, the energies are dark. The banking system is financially, we are in chaos, like true chaos. I always say, please go and do your research. I know, Timothy, you are in it, and my heart goes out to you right now, because I know that it's a lot going on in your world as well, as far as the business is concerned. Not saying that it's chaotic, it's moving swiftly. But I know the adjustments, especially if you're in real estate. I'm watching what's going on. I'm watching. Thank you. Thank you for the love, Della. I'm watching what's going on, what they're talking about with the housing market and everything. And from what I went into today, I've been on this, like, for real, because I got to see what to do with the money. I did go into the bank and move money around and spread it out. There was one bank account that I decided I even was going to close, because it's kind of risky to have the money in there. So we have to think about those kind of things. Nothing is normal at this time. Nothing. It's a lot going on. I know it's a lot going on, man, oh man. And the whole thing is, the big picture is, we want to focus on what's going on financially, working with the Federal Reserve and working with the Treasury. We want to stay abreast of what's going on there. And the distraction that they're using, really, and this is my opinion, some may want to smack the fuck out of me when I say this, but the distraction is Donald Trump. Yes, nothing is what it's saying. The distraction right now from the banking problem is Donald Trump. What bigger distraction could they use? Deflect all the chaos to him. Reflect all the chaos. And only thing that they did is with this Trump indictment. I got to talk about it. Like, really? Okay. So now the only thing y'all did was give him a running head start for his campaign. He got a running start for his campaign. He was on there just as happy, talking shit. Did anybody see it? I was cracking up. I'm like, he's back. The indictment they gave him, blessings, love. Thank you for joining me, beautiful. The indictment thing they did for him was like, hey, I'm free to speak now. And he went all in. And in the meantime, the Federal Reserve, I'm watching the Senate. I don't go and watch like people talking about it. I go and I watched actually the Senate meetings. And I was watching the Senate meetings today, and I was watching them yesterday. And that Janet Yellen, I got to Janet Yellen. That, I don't know how she does that job. I don't know how she sleeps at night. Because they are on Janet Yellen's ass. I mean, on top of it. And she just answers the question so cool. Yes, meanwhile, we're being screwed from the back. You know, so they're going to use Donald Trump to keep us away from looking at what's going on with the finances, what's going on with the banking, because the plan is this, y'all. Look it up. The plan is this, and I'm giving you the plan. They are going to have to lay people off. And if you know business, they're going to have to start laying people off so that they can go ahead and meet their financial burden. So inflation, we have inflation. We're now in a recession. Most people, we got tricked and duped when they sent out that stimulus check for you to stimulate the economy and end up with inflation. They didn't think there was going to be a problem. What people should have been doing with that money was saving it and investing it. But they did it as a stimulus. They wanted to stimulate the economy. But this time, they can't afford to do that anymore. They can't afford to go ahead and do another stimulus. So what they got to do is create a hardship, as much of a hardship as possible. And that is by laying people off. That way, they're free. They're free. Just watch. Watch this play out. Watch this. What is today's date? It's 4/4/23. They're about to screw us. And Janet Yellen, she's have to go back, and she's like working for them. So she has to keep going back and changing the agenda. She keeps having to go back, and there is no real bailout policy. No, they can't cause. They constantly sending money to other countries. So they say. They're sending money to the other countries where they're trying to corner the market. They need to, and this is just me in my opinion, they have to have places that they can go and get assets and resources. So they need to invest in those countries that are rich in resources because of Brit. Because Russia, China, South Africa, might be Korea, they're all going back to using gold. They want to go back. The United States, our resources are running scarce. So we have to go and invest in other countries. We have to go try to take over and be involved in countries like Africa that have gold. The Ukraine that has natural resources. I'm just saying, putting it out there. This is my opinion. Love me or hate me, it's okay. But this is what I'm rolling with. Matter of fact, I want to see a card on that. That the United States, what we're doing and how we move. It's how we move all the time. Yeah, here it is, a Nine of Pentacles working upside down. They're going to make sure that their shit operates as it should. And Nine of Pentacles, the United States is going to always find a way to come back on top. And now, yes, Goddess, our money has no value. Our money has no value anymore. They're sticking it to us. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm just keeping it real. I watch it all the time. Thank you for joining me, Bennett. Be Manifest 96. Blessings. I watch how this is working, and the reason I'm watching is because I try to determine where do I really want to drop my money into, where do I want to invest. And right now, my gamble is I'm betting on me. I'm betting on myself. And any group that wants to come together, if you want to go into some kind of investment group, drop it in there. Make some recommendations. Me, myself, I would like to get a group together that we can buy pockets of land to put charging stations on, because we're going to need them. And Tesla, if you get the land, they'll bring their charging stations over to you, and then also other other charging stations. So I'm looking for groups like that. So I'm always watching. Yeah, I'm watching, and it's not going to be a lot. You can buy little land pieces of land in the rural areas, which are cheap at this time, because somebody's texting me, excuse me, which is cheap at this time because nobody's really paying attention. But as we move into electrical cars, into energy, we're going to need this. So that's what, and I'm betting on, my energy, my apothecary, and partnering with other people, putting out my supplies, holistic healing. That's what I do, but all made with intention. And I'm betting on me, So that's what I would recommend. Bet on yourself. Know that you are magical. You can make whatever you want happen. Get your own thing going that is going to generate an income for you, to have finances coming in, because as we move into this digital currency, everything is going to be monitored. So you have something that's really beneficial to the planet and the universe, that the money is coming in. They are less likely to want to fuck with you. They're less likely to want to stay on you all the time. Like, what are you doing making this money over here? Well, I'm helping the planet. So you think about how you move. Think about what you're investing in. The tech layoff. I gotta mention, I'm mentioning the tech layoff because it's been going on since 2020. I put on my ad the companies that laid off all these techs. See, they had to lay these people off because they needed to take a quick nosedive on, look, we lost this much money because we had to lay off this many people in the world of technology. It's basically like a write-off. So you got to watch how the money is flowing. And once the ocean pulls back, which is where we are now, once the water subsides and you can see the land, you see the last man standing, those are the people that you want to watch. Those that you least expected. Like, why did they make this move? Yeah, your son was telling you that last night. Yes. And I've been feeling it. Not so much. And when I feel it, then I go and research it. So I went to go do research, and I'm looking at all these technicians being laid off. Going, wow. And already when I was looking at the financial what is it, the annual report for our annual report was like talking about for one, how they have to lay people off. And then I went and I saw something else where they were saying that people that make $100,000 a year, which, I kind of fall into that kind of ballpark. That's why I'm hit with so many taxes. They hit us when you're in that ballpark range. You're living check to check. And it's hard to believe that, because if you're making $100,000 a year and you're living check to check, something is going on, right? So anybody that's living under that, if you're living way under that, you're almost protected. I say do your side hustles and build it up that way. Blessings, Saviri. Is that Nareen? Thank you for joining me. Thank you very much on the Facebook. I'm so grateful to anyone that sits in here with this time and space continuum as I share this information with you. I do it out of love from my heart, that we can all come together as one collective meditation and prayer, open-handed, and asking God, asking the universe to heal our planet, asking the universe to remove all of the dark entities that are helping to suppress us and keep us enslaved. It is no reason that we should remain enslaved at this time, the age of Aquarius. This is the time of change. Everything is being exposed, and it will continue to be exposed. Particularly March, April, and May are going to be pivotal. If you're not into astrology, please follow it. I follow Pam Gregory. Oh, your son is a lady. Yeah, they making 100 plus and other incomes. You have no choice. And it has to be done in twos. I mean, I'm out here by myself on the grind. I don't have a support system that's like, out here that I could work with like that. And so if you have a partner that can partner up with you doing that, you can juggle. You can juggle 100,000 plus together. You can make something happen. You can. It's easy to do. And I'm always grateful every month because, like I said, I'm surviving. I'm doing it. I'm good. But I'm working my ass off more now than ever before because I'm one conscious focused, on what I need to do. And that's what I advise you to do as well. Get in there. Let's pull another card and see what's going on. Oh, I'm telling you. There's a recommendation if you are interested in knowing about what's going on with the government, what's going on. What's this fallout card? What's going on with the money? I would recommend, here we go. Okay, so I have the Four of Cups, and our stability is feeling a little bit shaky right now. This came out last week. Our stability is a little bit shaky right now. Okay, so we're going to work on fixing it. When I go through our 5-card spread, I never leave this space without a solution to assist us to work through the fuckery. Okay, hold that to the side. If you want to know more about what's going on with finance, financial education, what's going on with the banking, what's going on with our government, anything dealing with money, I follow Minority Mindset, on YouTube, at Minority Mindset. His name is Jasprit Singh, S-I-N-G. Follow him on YouTube and on social media. He's very informative. Thank you for joining me, Dr. Williams. Blessings. Yeah, it's just a lot, and we don't want to close our eyes to it. The big trick was this, that all this money that went out, they wanted us to spend it so they can stimulate the economy. But everybody fell for the okie doke. You fell for go out and spend, big party, hey, party on. And what you didn't realize is that that party is now going to have you in a rut if you are not moving cautiously and safely. Hey, now's the time to stop. Stop spending the money. Stop the party. It is not a party anymore. They were betting on you to party. And I'll say this. Our people went way above and beyond on a party train. This was when we had the opportunity to collectively come together and build empires. And we missed it. Not saying it can't happen, but we had a big opportunity to do that. And we didn't do it. Yes, saving is the key. You must save. You must stop. Do you really need that dress, those shoes, that bag? Do you really need to eat 10 times a day? Do you really need to go out? I say support mom and pops. Why are you going out to the big restaurants that already have all this money and that's getting all the tax benefits and the write-offs? Support your local vendors, your food trucks. You know, out here, that's who I support. You have an early morning tomorrow. Okay, good night. Thank you for joining me. Good night. Rest well. You know, support the people that really need it. All right? Wow. Once again, I shuffled the cards, and here comes the Nine of Pentacles, showing our distress. Showing our distress. These are the people that need it. The mom and pops out there. The small vendors out there. Help. We have to help one another at this time. Okay? So I'm going to get ready. I'm going to pull down our 5-card spread. Once again, I send love to you all. I ask you to pray for one another. It is important at this time to come together in meditation and prayer. Stomp on, remove, get rid of the hard, dark, heavy energies that are trying to hold you back. A full moon is here, a time to release. Release your burdens. Release all that pains you. Release any and everything that no longer serves you, even if it hurts you, even if you are scared. I come and I do things when I'm scared all the time, and I'm pushing myself. No matter how nervous I am, keep going. Do that. It's gonna work. All right. I'm gonna put these cards back in the deck, and we're gonna pull down our 5-card spread for the week. What do we have going on? We already know some of the energy out there. I'm gonna pull this back. Make some space. Purge. Yes, Goddess Naked Flame. Purging is important. Get your spiritual bath. I'm going to be on here probably 3 nights. Tomorrow I'll be on for Witchy Wednesday. I'm going to go through and read our book, Living Untethered, because I didn't read last week. And then I'm going to come back in for our full moon, and we're going to do some full moon work. You know, try to do something together. All right, this week I'm asking Spirit to let us know what our focus should be. What is it that we should be honing in on? What is happening for this week? Okay, what's our main energy focus? Nice. Okay. Our main energy focus is here, the world. And our world card is coming down. This is our card to work together in unity, as I was just expressing. Know that you are divine. This is you doing your light work. This is our focus this week, is our light work. Working as a collective, thinking as one. But as on an individual level, this card can resonate with you to go do your shit. Stay on top of it because it's going to work. Know that it's going to work. All right? This is our opening card. This is your focus this week, going into this full moon cycle. Our second card that's going to come down this week is, tell us something, Spirit, that we don't know about. What's going on out there? You know, something we should be aware of. What is it? I'm going to cut you on that. All right. Here we are. It's coming with the 8 of Pentacles in the physical once again. We have our 8 of Pentacles coming in the physical. Something that I'm feeling that this energy is telling us is that know that we have the options out there. This fire is really ablaze. It's okay. Know that it's sitting there for you, waiting for you to just choose it. You have many outs. Look at all of your outs on your projects. Look at anything that you think might be a mistake. I don't know why I'm guided to say that. If you think it might be a mistake on something that you're working on or dealing with, Go back and take a look at it, because there's other outs. All right. There are 8 of Pentacles. Okay. That is our awareness. The third card that I'm going to be pulling down is, what is the danger? What should we be watching out for that's not so good for us? What's happening? You know, what's the secret? In every full moon, as we know, sometimes there can be deception, deceit. It could be a cloak. It could be a veil. So those energies are out there, okay? We got our energy vampires and everything. So what is our card that we want to be warned about? Oh, we got the three of swords. 3 of swords is coming down. Check that out. Okay, this is our danger card. This is our warning card. Matters of the heart. Working with people that might be wanting to not have your best interests. You want to watch them. You want to be aware of what is going on with your heart. Yes, take a good look at this one. The 3 of swords, the energy out here. Thoughts, movements, feelings. Hey, it's around. And it's going to be heavy and deep because we're going into a full moon specifically. Excellent card, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. Our fourth card that we're going to look at is, how are we going to protect ourselves? What should we be doing? What is the energy? Yes, things that are hidden in the full moon cycle. Goddess Naked Flame, thank you. Y'all follow Goddess Naked Flame on social media, on the YouTube. Oh, do you have a YouTube? On Instagram. If you don't have a YouTube, go and get one. We want to see you there, Goddess Naked Flame. But yeah, things are hidden. Watch it. So right now, how are we going to protect ourselves? What is it that we want to see that can help us to protect ourselves? All right. Cut you down. All right. This is interesting. Yeah. Oh, the next project. Yes. We have the 5 of Pentacles coming down. Hey, and this card right here, be willing to accept the change. Because when you're dealing with this, you're going to have to change. So be willing to accept it. This is how you are going to protect yourself. Know that the change is there. Go into whatever mode you need to do to make it. And be willing and open to make the change. And as I pull down on our 5th card, how is all of this going to be beneficial to us? How is this, knowing this information, how is it going to work for us? We already know that it's for our highest purpose for us to excel this week. Yes, we will recognize it. We then know that we have many choices out here. It's always a story in tarot. There's many choices out here to make. You want to pick the right one. You want to be careful with your emotions, as you know that there are some people out there that are about the fuckery. So you want to be careful and be willing to make the change once you realize what is going on, okay? And the last card that we are going to see is, how is this going to benefit us? You know, how is this going to benefit us overall to follow this pattern this week? Look like I almost had a fallout card. Let's see what that's going to be. Nice. If we follow this, we will be. Here we go. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. We will make it. Look at. We will be okay. This is the beginning. This is our projects. This is our life. if you follow the pattern this week, things will get bigger. They'll get better. It'll get easier. You'll see some clarity. You know, I mean, it's not going to be a walk in the park. None of this is. Remember, we're in a financial crisis. This is going to be work, not just something overnight. But know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You see the light? This is your spark. This is your energy portal. You can jump through it at any given time. Okay, there you go. Y'all, this is so real for all of us. And we need each other. We